Yeah. Don't you see that I need you so much? Don't you see that I love you so much? Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love. Oh na 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 na, oh na 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 na, darling, I need your love.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Hi. Fine. I'm over here trying to get stuff pre-typed in under 200 characters, so I'm using a character counter. It's so much fun.
Oh, for Twitter?
Yeah. No. For YouTube, YouTube only allows me 200 characters.
Oh. Oh, I didn't do the thread.
I can do it in a second. Give me a sec.
How's everybody doing? No, the Herman on the waiting room picture does not count.
He's just to let you know he exists.
Are you all set on owls, or do we need more owls?
I think that, honestly, some of the other artists are doing owls, but we're good on owls right now if you want to do something else. I know that there was possibly a flamingo owl, maybe, when I looked over in the artist's room the other day.
Okay.
So.
Cool.
Give me a sec, gotta get the link.
Hey, Emily, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
I said hi, but I am not in the channel. I said hi and left, so I could do this real quick.
Oh, that's fine.
YouTube. AHREF. I'm also going to link the frequently asked questions guide because users need to make sure they read that. It'll answer pretty much all of their questions that they usually ask in the channel.
Sounds good.
So if you haven't read it and you are in here, please make sure you go read the YouTube live frequently asked questions.
Trying to think of what else we could do for our advent calendar. What would be kind of a cool item? Preferably something that's not clothing that has to be redrawn for every breed.
I still think it'd be really cool if we did the components of a snowman and had people make their own snowman.
Don't we already have that?
We have the little tiny balls. You can't make them any bigger. They're the ornament stuff that we have, and they're small.
I can do that. So,
I think doing build your own stuff like how you had it the other day is really cool. I once upon a time suggested a fairy, what are those little fairy
fairy gardens?
Town thing. Yeah, that. Thank you. Words are hard for me today.
No worries. Well, I guess the nice thing about the snowman is I could just do one snowball that can be resized.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Like a coal or little black rock, a carrot, hats. I guess you could even really use any of our current accessories.
Yeah.
Cool items and a carrot, I think. I don't know how well the carrot would work on snowman.
Alright, I think I'm good to post this live. The thread is up in the admin announcements, guys, if you want to go post and claim. Make sure you are posting and claiming because I will not take PMs at a later date. And also make sure you switch to live chat up at the very top so that way you don't miss anything.
I wish you could change it to what it automatically does. That would be cool.
Yeah.
For yourself. Oh, you can pop out chat. I did not know that. Yeah. There's 3 dots. So there's top chat, live chat at the top, and then on the right side there's 3 dots.
You can also do timestamps. That's really cool.
A bucket hat. That could be fun.
Oh, you need... Sweet. Yeah. I'm gonna have pop-out chat. Okay. Okay. What?
So in theory, this would be about the size that you would get for the snowman. Do you want him bigger than this? Because I would want the largest snowball to be the largest set or size that we would want for snowballs. So I just want to establish how big everybody is wanting their snowman, and I'll go from there.
I think having like decent sized snowballs would that they can just shrink down would be best, and then having the ornaments suit the biggest size so that they can just shrink down. So I think that's decent sized, and they can like shrink down to do little other baby. I just always thought it would be fun to build your own snowman.
Someone,
Lisa-
yeah.
Lisa, that's kind of the idea. We'll do one snowball, and then you guys can buy more snowballs and just kind of build off of that one item. I'll probably toss this into the crafting store. Is that what you guys think we should do?
I'm okay good with them anywhere. Right.
I don't know if I changed the video descriptions. So I've been using a like a playlist that people have put together that they claim are copyright free, and I'm just trying to credit them in the description. So I just want to make sure I put the correct link. I think I did.
I believe the person who asked about the thread new one, it looks like it is the new one that she just made. For this, just for this stream.
I'm trying to like get this other announcement thing down to under 200. It's so hard. It's teaching somebody who's super wordy not to be wordy. I did it. Okay. There you go. All my announcements are out. You're the best. So I'm waiting for the gnome thing. I'm waiting to see if anybody else wants to submit gnomes in to be used, because Etsu gave the master file to the other artist. And then I'm gonna draw the same amount of names for the gnomes submitted. So it may be a few more days, closer towards when the advent calendar gets released. I just wanted to give time just in case.
Did I add the gnomes I made? I don't even remember.
I think that you did not, but you did, I think, give the master files, maybe.
Okay.
Remind me to fix that spelling error after,
Your butt.
the live. It says paint tool SAI instead of
Oh.
paint tool.
I wasn't sure if you meant the news post. Like you said, butt them all. instead
No,
of
I
buying them
did
all.
fix that one. I copy pasted what you gave me.
Oh yeah, don't blame me.
I don't reread. Make staff reread. Make sure you're liking down below, guys. Every 20 likes, I'll try to do a game, as long as I'm not super...
Overwhelmed.
Yeah, if you guys do, like, 40 likes all at once, I may take a few seconds in between the games.
So are you ready for Herman?
Yeah, we can go start that whenever you're ready. Make sure to keep some time in between each of them, so I can accurately give names.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way last time. I only did it once. So the delay,
I was
you know.
like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's... And make sure you guys are all caught up to the live. Hover over your thing, make sure your red button's all the way over.
Herman's up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. I got it, you're good. Caps are hard.
Or how I can fix that. Alright. Does it matter if they misspell Herman?
No, I don't care about that. As long as Herman and their ID are in the same thing. And they actively tried to spell it correctly.
So they couldn't just come in and go like Herber.
I mean... Just to get a name change if I like to mess up enough. 075. I'm double checking the IDs before I let you know who won that last one. I don't want to have them wrong.
I don't know if we have Jatali in chat or not, but they purchased the hyena. So hyena went pretty quickly for my little sculptures that I threw up on Etsy.
Cute. I'm glad you've got a sale already.
Yeah, there's a lot on there. I have to somehow build up some interest. It seems like everybody is on our site is more into the dolls. My little puppies just sit up there waiting forever for a home. But what I like...
Oh,
What's up?
I think I have somebody's ID wrong. Let me double check. Oh, no. It's okay, K9. Those were the ones that posted the first, so you can just make sure you get it right the next one.
But no, what's nice about the figurines is I can relocate where I'm working on them fairly easily. So like if I'm with the kiddos and I don't have any way to walk away, it's just easy to set up all the clay up there, whereas the dolls is not that easy. All
I'm
right.
thinking of a game, so hold off on wondering why I haven't done one yet.
All right.
hit 20 likes,
Sadie,
My brain.
how's this snowball look for you?
I love this snowball. I would like to throw it at Bluey.
Hey, why me?
Because I feel like if I threw a snowball at Sparrow, she would destroy me. A Sparrowdile's more threatening than a cat.
It's true.
That's fair. Although I might point out your cat does cause you a lot of trouble in your life.
He does. I can't even.
We are in the live chat. So if anybody is in the other chat thing, hop over to the live chat. I don't know why they have two chats. It just doesn't make any sense.
And remember, if you don't win the first round, or like Sadie's doing tons of Sadie and Estuko are doing tons of the Herman rounds, though. Don't get too upset if you don't win, because there will be lots of opportunities.
Yeah, I think we sent out like 78 the last stream.
Yeah. It was a lot.
Sadie just over there crying. Silently.
Alright, so there's a snowball. Then we need like a little black pebble. So is everybody done with their Christmas shopping?
In theory, yes. I keep finding stuff I think David will like.
For Christmas?
Yeah. I gave him one of them. It came in and he was like, "Ooh, is that for me?" And I was like, "I don't care if you open it. It's one of your small gifts." It was just one that we needed, like a little power surge protector port thing for the wall beside our bed.
I have Steven's gifts in like a pile in the living room, and they're just covered with a blanket.
Nice.
I was gonna wrap them because he was gonna be out of the house, and then he came back really quickly, and he has not looked at them. We're just like, okay. I should maybe do that today.
Come on, let's not do that. Well, I did most of my shopping back in like October because I kind of figured that the issue with the mail was going to get bad again. Like it was earlier, last Christmas. And then
Right.
my daughter raided one of the boxes that I was storing stuff in, so just barely found some of the stuff she stole. So I got everything back. My brother is just getting into like magic cards, so it's just a box of magic cards. So the box is utterly destroyed, but the cards are still in plastic and everything, so I'm still giving it to him.
For those worried about not being able to type fast or whatever, we're doing a mix of games. It's not just about the typing fast. Yes, a lot of them will be that, but it's just because I can't keep up with this chat when we have 50 people in here all participating at once. So that's why a lot of them are the first 5. However, we do occasionally do random or the funniest or on-site that are drawn from this game. And Herman is just a picture on the thing. You don't have to read anything. You just have to post. I got it. You're good, Etsu. I got it.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Oh, I'm not caught up to you. Yeah, I wasn't caught up to you for some reason.
No worries.
I don't know how it falls behind. You would think that it wouldn't.
I have no idea. Okay, so we have a couple pebbles. We have the snowball. We already have top hats on the site. Stick arms. So what I'll do next. It's funny for like gifts for my husband and myself. Usually we tell each other, "Oh, just get us like soaps." There's a company called Lush that does like bath bombs and things like that. They're really awesome. They smell great. They're all kinds of good ingredients and all that. So like I love getting those for gifts. And then there's a company called Buchanan that my husband likes getting from. They're like men's soaps and things like that. So that's always kind of like our go-to for gifts. Well, last year I had gotten some gifts from Buchanan and a box of some soaps for my brother. He must have thought I was calling him stinky because he was almost so offended that I got him soaps. It's just like now I hesitate. It's like, should I buy people soaps or no? Because apparently some people find it very offensive.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like
That is a good gift.
it was disappointing because like they're it's not just like regular soap. They're very nice, high quality soaps. So it was just so disappointing.
Right.
So like I asked him this year, I was like, "So what'd you think of the soaps? Like, are you interested in any more?" And he's like, just stick to the regular gifts." It's like, okay.
Aw. Something new that I learned was that apparently you're not supposed to gift knives. I had never heard. I think I maybe had heard this before, but I went and bought knives for my boyfriend for Christmas, and she was like, okay, but you can't like gift them to him. You need to give him a penny, and he has to buy the knives for you, because otherwise, gifting knives means like you'll like cut your friendship or something. So it's like a bad thing to do.
I think David and I aren't friends and we're dating, so I don't care if it cuts our friendship.
I think, oh, okay, maybe the word she used was cut your relationship, I think is what she said.
Maybe it'll cut it into a marriage instead of a.
There you go. Let me know how that works out for you.
I'm not making him buy his thing that I bought for him. That was too expensive, and it wasn't even that pricey, but I feel like it was expensive. I bought one for my boyfriend this year because he keeps losing his, or the knives break, and I'm like, well, this one has like a limited warranty that if it breaks and it's through no fault of his own, like it just is poor craftsmanship or whatever, that they will replace it. So I was like, definitely worth it.
Originally just gonna get him a knife block because he's been wanting a knife block, but then they had like a knife block with like a set of knives on sale, and they were like nice ones, and I was like, well,
You know what you could get? It would be so funny. I guess it depends on your sense of humor. Let's see. How can I? So if you're looking at the stream, you give him one of these little guys. They have all kinds of different knife holders. Kind of depends on your sense of humor.
hold on, I went away from my computer. I'm running upstairs. Be funny. Don't think I don't think my boyfriend's family would approve. No.
I like that one where they're on the little board.
This one's kind of fun too. This is a Spartan one. Oh, it's a really huge picture. One's a little less McStabby, but it's still kind of fun. Kind of a different approach to having a knife block.
Yeah, make sure you guys keep checking your stream. Mine keeps getting behind too, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I live all the way out in the boonies, so my internet's kind of flaky sometimes. Maybe that might be why this
And I'm
stream
wondering if
keeps
part
getting
of
off.
YouTube.
Because
Because it's done it before on other streams, so I'm wondering if it's YouTube.
Oh. Alright, so we have a stick hand, some pebbles.
Do we have a carrot?
A parrot?
I know we have a carrot.
Carrot.
Oh!
For the gnome.
It's like, yeah, we got tons of birds, but I don't know how that's relevant to snowmen. I don't know if we have a carrot item.
A carrot for Halloween, but
Ground.
it wouldn't be the best for a hat, I think, because it has the green ends on it, so you can use it as the nose.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so we need a carrot that doesn't have any greens. Get ready, Sadie.
Okay. Somebody says they need a Herman themed scarf. god, sorry.
Kind of scared me a little bit.
Just wait until my dog does her bark. Hers is like a scream.
My dogs are upstairs, so probably the only thing that we would mostly have would be like the kids stomping across the floor. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that jumped in the dog part.
Yeah, they heard David's mom.
Oh, some other people's dogs also heard your dog bark.
Oh, sorry guys. I did not hear David's mom come in until they barked. Otherwise, I would have muted ahead of schedule. Alright. There's your winners for this last round of Herman. Please make sure you are sitting out if you've won this round in the next round. Play every other round.
And we are at
The
32 likes. Do we want to have any kind of goal for 100 likes?
Something big if they hit 100. Hello, Chai.
Hey, Char. You know what? I totally forgot that I'm supposed to add more customs to the park.
You are.
Yeah.
David's mom's here.
Oh, that's a nice carrot.
Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna actually detour briefly. I'm gonna throw a bunch of customs into the park. Because I'm behind.
Oh, fun.
But
Alright.
how
That is fair.
how important is it that I individually list them in the news?
I have no preference as per the other thing that you posted about how you release them.
My bacon. Ah! I burned my bacon.
Can you, this isn't for you. It's literally a Christmas card. Nothing for you. And I don't even know who it's from.
Alright, I just dropped 7 in.
Alright. Are you telling me to do a news post?
No, I'm using you as a notepad. I'll do a news post
Oh,
later.
okay.
Sorry, I figured it would be an okay place to put them. I mean, you could post them up in the news post if
I
you
was
want.
like, I mean, I can. I'm gonna wait a little bit though until at least after the stream, so that way they have time to see your news post and then my news post.
Yeah, that's fine. No rush. I keep forgetting to stick them in there, so I wanted to toss those in. But, yeah, so, Emily, don't worry about it. We're gonna, oh, I know, I guess you do worry about it. They are already in there. But yeah, do we want to have any kind of goal for 100 likes?
If you would like me to, I can do something big. I just need permission and I will do it.
Well, what did you
But
have
it'll
in
be
mind?
on site because I feel like we could do like a quick flash game on site after this is over if we get 100 and maybe do a token or something for a winner randomly selected.
That sounds
What about
fun.
like a DNA of choice from the shop?
That also
DNA
sounds
just went
fun.
I'm fine with those two. Another thing that we could consider is if we get 100 likes, everybody that posts their ID on the thread, we'll send them out like a new die or something. Can try to throw something together.
That works.
Oh, I
yeah.
could probably throw something together real quick. There was a suggestion for something on the staff forums, and I was going to do it, but I kind of been playing Minecraft instead of doing art, so
No worries.
You have to scroll up, Lisa. I've been posting if you win or not, so you'd have to scroll up and hope that it's still available. But it looks like at least one of the Herman rounds is, and it looks like both Herman rounds are, last two. So definitely scroll up and go look.
But yes, help us get the video to 100 likes, and we'll do something fun as a celebration kind of deal.
I did my job. Alright. So I guess instead of playing Minecraft, I should work on that marking idea, huh?
It's up to you. I can also do it too. I don't feel like you have to.
You
You
want to
guys,
try to could like split the breeds.
if you are not on live chat, you will not see my posts. So switch at the top of the chat where it says top chat or live chat, switch to live chat. That's why you're not seeing the Herman winners. I will repost the last one.
Oh. That's not the button I wanted to push. I wanted to push E so I can just pause. Not pause, but like, you know, pull up inventory on Minecraft so I can just like sneak into Photoshop.
Okay, so I have a carrot. I have pebbles. A stick.
If you're not seeing it immediately after, like within a couple seconds, please ask. So I'm not having to go back through and retype winners.
Can I have one of your candies?
Give me a sec.
No,
Why?
because they're for people that buy from my store. I told you that already. You want to earn a candy?
Get all the clothes over
Bring
here?
all the clothes over, yep.
I hope it's not too much.
It's what you see on the floor there. My son comes in every so often. He's like, can I have one of those candies? Because I have the big box of Laffy Taffies for the store. Gotta earn it.
Alright.
Just be careful of stuff, buddy. My office is like a death trap waiting to happen.
And I'm trying to make sure I check. So if I see that you won last round and you didn't realize you won last round, I am filtering you out and picking somebody else that did not win the round before. So it's no biggie if you do end up typing Herman. Just it saves me an extra step.
What, Ezio?
Is it 5:50 o'clock?
It is 4:25.
Oh.
What's the significance of 5:50?
I saw it on my broken Pokemon clock. Pokemon lock.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I guess I could do a button.
A button would be cute.
No, I do not want to restart right now.
Yeah.
Windows is yelling at me to restart, and I probably should do that tonight after I go to bed.
Well, be careful. I know Windows threw an update at me, and it keeps killing my computer. So I've had to keep like doing a system rollback or whatever they call it, to get my computer to work again.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard that about a couple updates, and I'm just hoping that if I wait long enough on the updates, they'll release a fix for it, and then it'll just like automatically download the fixed update.
That's what I hope to.
So
You know you're gonna make it hard for me to open the door. You should be putting it on the other side of the door, bud. Huh?
let's see. Martin suggestions.
System restore. That's what it's called, lady. Thank you. What's up, bud?
Even though I don't put it in the door, will I still get a candy? That's what I said. Even though I don't put it in the door, do I still get a candy?
I don't really. There's no point of really discussing it because you're fixing it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, door.
You okay?
Door's crowding here.
Did it attack you?
Yep. Attacking me a lot.
I just made up a new word. I made up the word "sud." It's a mixture of should and would.
Nice.
I'm done.
You moved all of them? There's still some right there.
Now I'm done.
Good job. Go ahead. You can steal one from the box there.
Oh. Oopsies.
Thank you for helping. Get.
Okay.
Aggressive typing's me trying to get you guys a flash game, probably. And struggling because I can only do 200 characters and it doesn't... Ah! There, take it!
My son did get candy.
Having to...
I had to slave him out a little bit first.
Alright.
I'll do it random this time, since I didn't include that it was the first 5. So, you've got 30 seconds to get in your drink of choice. And I will randomize.
I had a cup
Drink
of hot
of choice.
I had hot chocolate for the first time in a long time last night.
Ooh, that sounds...
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I haven't had hot chocolate in about a year.
Yeah.
I went through a hot chocolate kick recently because I was like craving chocolate, but we didn't have any chocolate in the house besides hot chocolate, so I was just drinking hot chocolate to soothe my cravings.
Yeah, I just haven't, like, justified putting it on the list, even though, like, well, no, I can't. I don't have any control over what goes on the grocery list right now, but, you know, when I lived on my own, I just couldn't justify putting it on the list because, I mean, hot chocolate's a little expensive unless you get the cheap brand. And then, what I like to do with it, I like to make mocha with it. And just basically half hot chocolate, half coffee.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I get mochas from like the coffee shops quite a bit. Kitty cat, you're in my way.
yeah, I love mochas, but they're so fattening and
Yes.
especially when you get them from a coffee shop, it's like, okay.
Yeah,
Because they add all that extra sugar and the whipped cream and...
in college I was drinking a lot of mochas, and this one coffee shop I went to had 24-ounce ones. Yeah. It was my last year. So, after that, I took a break from them and lost a lot of weight because I had, yeah, there are a lot of calories.
Yeah.
They need to just come out with a pill that you can eat whatever you want. You won't gain any weight for it.
Yeah. I approve. Make my life.
Yeah.
I like
I
food.
would love something like that. Like just an easy, not gain any more weight, not have to lose weight. Like, I'm not exactly happy with where I am right now, weight-wise, but it's, you know, at least I'm not, like, bigger. Because I am on the large side. Just to put that out there. I am on the large side. I'm not going to go into specifics of my weight, but suffice to say, I weigh not quite twice as much as my brother does. When he was at his thinner side. I think he's gained a little bit of weight since I last saw him, so.
We'll do 10 winners for this last Slash game.
Alright, so there's a button.
But oh, I need to.
Kind of pretty.
Oh, I'm going into regular pictures. I need to go into the folder. Oh, I just realized that this marking suggestion is like based on another marking. And I don't have the files for that marking, so I'm going to have to do the demo thing. And that's going to be a little difficult, I think. No, I'll figure it out. Does the custom demo overlay go above the breed art or below the breed art? I can't remember. I know at one point it used to go above, and that bothered me. That is not the right username.
I'm gonna be right back, Etsu. Don't do any Hermans. I'm gonna throw the dogs in the house so they stop barking.
Oh, I was gonna go to the custom demo. Alright, let's do it.
Oh.
Alright.
I love all the
Let's
colors
see.
you're doing for the buttons, Estuko.
Thanks.
Alright, sorry about that. The dog's been voted off the island. They're literally barking at nothing. There's nobody here. They're just being dogs, I guess. I have to say that nicely. You can probably still hear them faintly because they're like mad that they're inside.
I mean, could be worse. They could be right next to the microphone.
Pregnancy definitely helps you pack on the weight. When I had my foot surgery, that wasn't very helpful either because I had to be bedridden for about 2 months. But no, pregnancy definitely takes its toll on the body.
Alright, I am posting the winners from the last Flash game. Make sure that you skip out on the next one. Hermans do not count. They're two different things running.
Yeah, it's most likely someone that's hating on us right now. I wouldn't put too much thought into it.
Oh, the one dislike?
Yeah. It's fine with me, I don't care. It's not a whole lot you can do about it. You know, you got some people that are going to hold grudges or be immature and, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do, and that's that.
Can you guys see that? The winners? Yeah?
Yes, it just went through.
I saw them.
Alright, perfect. I will post all these winners on site after we're done here or tomorrow morning, depending on how long we stream. And I'm doing it based on ID, so make sure you're looking if that's your ID, because not everybody here has their in-game names, so IDs are shorter.
Get ready, Sadie.
Okay, hold up. Some people are saying it's buffering, so give it a second.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're good. Alright, I got it.
I didn't want to do that.
Alright, so we have a whole bunch of buttons. That should get you a good start on the items for making your own snowman.
A top hat.
We have
We
top
have
hats.
a top hat, yes. But it has holes in it for the ears.
For some breeds. Yeah. Some of the breeds it's
I
actually...
think Fit suggested earlier, like a metal bucket that you could put on top of their
Oh,
head.
yeah.
That sounded cute.
Yeah. I know that on breedless it shows up as like normal stuff, so normal would have a
Oh, true.
hole on its head. You don't get
I've
a pick
also-
on breedless. I wish you could, but you don't. Alright, I posted the winners of the Herman round. Let me know if you guys can see it.
I saw it.
Perfect. I hear you chirping over there.
For some reason, Photoshop likes to send all the windows to the other monitor, but I wanted to show you guys. It took me a while to see this tool on Photoshop. Like, I knew about it, I just didn't know what it was called. It's called Liquify, and it makes this so you can, like, tweak the shape of things as smoothly as you can, or whatever. And it doesn't, like, mess up. It doesn't, like, stretch it out so, like, it looks weird, like the pixels get all messed up or anything, so you can kind of cleanly tweak the shape of things. So now, 2 seconds, and I have a crooked, or like a wavy carrot.
Oh, cute. Wow.
I've played with the Liquify tool before. It's interesting. It can be hard to utilize. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know if it will work so well for this one. I don't know if anybody wants like a wavy twig. It just looks like a scribble now. This Photoshop version. Is it Photoshop? Nope, that's not the button I want.
I think it would
Let's
be under help.
cut off the upper half of the arm and then put it on at different angles, so it's crooked.
Yeah, so this is Photoshop CS6.
I've got CS5, so it's not too far.
There's going to be lag between chats, guys. I'm doing it off of my chat, what I see for the first 5. Unfortunately, I can't do it off of other people's chats, and I do screenshot to make sure that I can provide proof if need be.
I could try to do a mitten. Maybe just like a random, like a floating mitten, so that if you want to put it on the snowman, you can, or you can use it for something else.
I love the idea of a mitten.
You know, I don't have a lot of experience with GIMP, but I know that people do like to use it. I think they're free.
They are free. I've known a few people who used it. I used it. It was my very first art program, and certain things remind me of Photoshop. Certain things don't. Their equivalent of the pen tool is just as bad as the Photoshop one. I think they call it the ink tool, but yeah, they got like their basic brush pack has like a pepper in it for some reason. Like a random pepper is in the brush pack.
Huh.
At least in the version I used. I don't know if they removed it or not, but... And it was fully rendered, too. Like a fully rendered pepper. And I was like, how am I going to use this as a brush? But I think that's one nice thing about GIMP has over Photoshop is that you can do brushes that are fully rendered rather than a brush that is basically a shape that is all one color and all one transparency.
Hey Sadie, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I was like looking through the my next Flash games are gonna be through the frequently asked questions guide for the YouTube, so that way I can make sure everybody's looking at it and reading it. So I was like zoned into that.
Okay. You got him?
Yeah, I got him. You're good.
Cool.
All right.
So I was watching one of my brother's friends stream Metroid Fusion the other night, like last week sometime. Yeah, it must have been last week because it really wasn't that long ago. And topic of like favorite all-time games came up in the chat, and I was like, yeah, and a lot of like good retro classics were being named, and I was like, I love Chrono Trigger, and everybody was like, yeah, Chrono Trigger was a great game, and I was like, okay, question: Magus lives or die? And everybody's like, lives, of course.
I've never played, so I can't contribute much to that. My gaming experiences are very limited.
You should definitely find a copy to play. It's a great it is a JRPG, but it was Square Enix has always been like messing with like game mechanics and stuff, like trying to do like interesting, unique stuff. Chrono Trigger is one of the few games that you can do like what's called dual text, where two characters can go at the same time to do a combo move.
Huh.
Yeah, that wasn't heard of back when it was first came out. There's been a few games since then that utilize something similar. But And then, like, there was no random encounters. Everything was on the map already. So if you wanted to avoid encounters, you could do your darndest to try. Some of them you had to go through anyway because there's no other way through. But some of them you could avoid just because you could see them. And the story is amazing. I love the story.
I've been recently getting back into Dragon Age Origins, the first one.
Oh, that's fun.
Well,
I need to replay that one. I loved it when I first played it, and that was like a year or two ago.
yeah, I played it before
So-
I had kiddos, so I've been kind of getting back into it, and it's been fun. And like Mike picks on me because he says, you know, such an old game, but it's like, you know what? For an old game, it still looks pretty good.
It does. It really does. Except for some awkward scenes, but you know.
That's those awkward scenes that got people talking about
When-
it, though.
Yeah.
It's like, how do you get people
So
to
who
notice
did
your
you
game? You put
romance?
some. Probably my main character, Nalistar, I think. I don't know. I honestly didn't put a ton of time into that. I was more into just like the main storyline and seeing how all the different origin stories would tweak the game. And when they didn't do that in the following games, I had a hard time staying in the game series because they changed it so you didn't get to have the different origins.
Oh, I've only played Dragon Age Origins, so
I played Legend of Dragoon, the old PlayStation game. It had like 4 CDs. I played that one. I loved that.
yeah.
Yeah, someone suggested it.
I've
in
only
chat.
played the first disc of that one. I've only played the first disc of that one. Actually, I haven't even finished the first disc of it. I should probably play that.
Oh god,
some
I can imagine
point.
going back to the graphics. Those graphics are terrible, I'm sure. That game is ancient old.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were better than Final Fantasy VII graphics, though. At least the polygons were a little bit better.
I actually never played
If
Final
I'm
Fantasy.
remembering correctly.
Or Zelda. Final Fantasy and Zelda, I never played those. I really started getting into gaming when Sims started taking off. That's kind of when I more got into it. Otherwise, I was like a casual SimCity kind of player. I did Pets for a while, which is not really like this type of gaming. It's just a simple like computer game, I guess. But I think Sims kind of started the whole gaming thing. And then from there, I jumped into Elder Scrolls, dabbled in Fable a little bit. So I have very limited game list, I guess, that I would go into.
One of my favorite ones, that's an older one, is Banjo-Kazooie. It was a Nintendo 64 game that I adored.
We didn't have a
the fun
Nintendo
one?
64. Zoo Tycoon, I remember playing that one.
See,
Emily.
what?
There's a new game out right now on Steam that you can buy.
See,
It's
what?
called Planet Zoo. It's really reminiscent of Zoo Tycoon, but then you can go in more into it, and there's like animal genetics that you poke around a bit and different types of things like that, so it's more in depth. It's kind of complicated, you know, it's not like a child's game, but I've enjoyed that one.
I have Planet Zoo. I haven't played it a whole lot. I think I was struggling a little bit with like some of the controls.
Yeah, the controls are kind
And
of
then I just
finicky at first.
And then I just haven't made like the time to play it. I would like to though.
I enjoy it. And I like too that like if you're failing at it, you don't necessarily lose the game. You just kind of have to tough it out, and eventually the park will start to come back if you make good choices.
Oh, nice.
There's been a few times I've gone in the negative and like I'm somehow still able to pay my employees and it's still going. So I was like, okay, I'll take it. And another game that I used to really love was Sim Ant, which was along the same lines of like SimCity, those guys. But you get to play as a little ant. And you had like an ant colony and you had to collect food for it and make sure you didn't get stepped on by humans.
That game, that was a fun one.
I've never heard of Simant. Let's see.
Viva Pinata is not like Planet Zoo. So Viva Pinata, which I love the game mechanisms behind that, and I'm so sad that they like seem to have given up on that series of games. But with Viva Pinata, you're more playing with like the food chain. So say you want like this bird, well first you have to raise a couple of worm pinatas, and then the bird will come in. Then if you want the fox, you have to have several of the bird pinatas. So it's like a chain like that. I wish they would come back and do something like that. I loved the game mechanics in that game. Thanks for hanging out with us, Lisa. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, Sadie.
Huh?
You ready?
Sure. I'm her.
I have not played the Jurassic World Evolution. That's a cell phone game, isn't it?
No, wait. No, I think Jurassic World Evolution is the PC game and there is a Jurassic World game that is for the mobile, and it's kind of along the same lines as Pokemon Go, from what I've seen. I've not played it, so
Yeah, that sounds right.
but I think World Evolution is for
Alright.
okay, I'm gonna have to close Minecraft because it is just taking up too much resources.
Where did the stream go?
Equinox.
My
I
dogs
haven't heard
are
of that.
digging at my door. They're so mad. I'm making my dogs suffer for you guys. I hope you feel loved. They don't like when I'm in here and they're not, unless they want to be in there with Edith, and I don't think she's sitting down giving them loves, so they don't want.
Okay. My computer is acting so slow right now. And I don't know why. Okay. Let's see if that helps.
The dogs do believe I betrayed them.
Yeah, we have a router, but we're way out in the country, so we don't have super fast speed internet, unfortunately. Okay, sorry, Facebook's going crazy. Close Facebook.
Me over here, like,
YouTube.
how do they know how fast you're typing?
Sometimes I can type really fast, like just now that was me typing, but I'm more used to the laptop keyboard, so switching over to the desktop, which is where I'm at now, it's a little more difficult. Alright, so I have a good handful of items here.
Oh, I gotta go.
Alright, well, we'll see you later.
It's dinner
Oh,
time.
Hi, Char. Sorry, my brain broke for a second.
Yeah, I might be back on if you guys are still on. So, talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Adios.
Ah.
Alright. So I can toss these into the crafting store. Now that mitten, I might throw that into
Yay.
Santo Apollo. Do you guys
Oh,
want
I
me
forgot
to...
you added.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was like, why is the site being slow? And then I remembered the
The
customs.
in the front?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I think I'm pretty good where I am with the snowman stuff. Do you guys want me to add it now and post it up on the site, or should I just keep drawing and then add them later after the stream?
I would say just keep going, and you can add them after the stream.
Alrighty.
Some of our people are mobile anyway, so they really can't go back and forth between the two, so they don't much care if you add them right now or after. Yeah, they want after. I know that when I did that one game in the middle of our stream, it was very interesting to watch some of the people trying to do both. I'm gonna go click a couple times, see if I see a custom, and then leave the park again.
Or does it spoil the surprise? Should this be something that I don't stream so everybody can still get that surprise?
You're buffering.
Yeah, I know.
It's bullying you.
Anything with like pine cones?
That's a good idea. I don't think we have any pine cones.
Trying to think if there's any like of the.
Do we have like more Christmas presents, maybe? I think we have a thing of presents, but I'm not sure. Or you could do more boxes. You know, I like those boxes that we get a color or put people in.
Ooh, cinnamon pine cone. Yeah, the like scented pine cones.
I love those. I put them in the back of my car whenever they go on sale.
Oh, that's a good idea.
People get in and they go, "Why does your rooms or your car smell so strong of cinnamon?" And I'm like, "It's my little secret. Don't question it."
Do people still use like the frames, the holiday frames?
I don't really. I feel like they need to be kind of facelift to bring up with the rest of our art.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't use.
I'll use like the snow and stuff. You can make more snow. I'm down for snow.
Someone suggested like a pine cone foreground. That sounds cute.
I feel like we have hot cocoa, actually.
Or
Yeah.
like something that was like, maybe like spruce, like a pine tree brand.
Well, that's kind of what
with
I was
pine
thinking.
cones.
If we still like frames, I could do some kind of framing with the pine cones and have like the spruce bits.
Yeah, I think they
popping
like
out.
the.
I
Oh,
like
yeah.
I really like
I like
the
the ones that are
natural
more
frames.
recenty.
Yeah, like the ones that like don't. Maybe like ones that don't go all the way around sometimes are nice. Like this does like
Especially
a
now that
little
we
bit of
got-
framing.
Yeah, since we got the flip thing on foregrounds, it's convenient to be able just to have like one part of it and you can just move it wherever you need it.
So just do like a corner,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
and then everyone can decide how they want it. Oops.
yeah. That flip tool was a game changer.
Yes, it was. I
Excellent.
love it. I love it so much. And like I really
We
love
need it added to backgrounds.
I really like our crafting feature too. Like I've been wanting one of those for years. I was so excited to have that go up.
The problem with midgrounds, Panda, is that currently midgrounds cannot be used in the flip, resize, etc. thing. That's the only reason I didn't suggest a midground. I'm not quite sure why they can't be, but foregrounds can. But yeah.
I like the transparency of that.
I like watching you select. You have so many good ones. I have like these basic ones on my GIMP.
Well, I used to have a lot, and they used to be organized, and this desktop is set up quite different, so I have a hard time finding the ones I want.
I'm pretty sure right now midgrounds are the only things that can't be applied to. I'm pretty sure everything else can be.
Was there actually a reason why we couldn't do that? We could ask Commando and see if it's something that he could do.
I don't know if there was or not.
I know I've seen it like suggested in the staff chat a couple times.
We are 11 away from another Flash game if you guys haven't liked yet.
Well, maybe what I'll do is I'll just make like a really large pine cone. Then everybody can make their own frame if they want, or they can use it as like an accessory.
That's cool.
Cute. I could do like pine cone earrings.
I want to see the avalanche happen with those eyes that are like super bug-eyed and scared looking. That'd be fun.
An avalanche. I could try that next.
I think it'd be like a good little background or midground or whatever, and then you can do like your Waha looking terrified.
We actually have a Godzilla theme already. I think it's called Wahazilla. But it's very poorly drawn, but in the past when I've suggested redrawing it, people were not too thrilled with the idea, so I haven't redrawn it.
It's really. I think the version is really cute.
It was
I don't
so
remember what
badly
it's called
drawn.
either, so.
Acorn Tops made cute little thumb finger thingies. You put them on your fingers and you just walk around with them. That was the extent of my obsession with acorns. You guys chewed on acorns? Like, my teeth hurt thinking that I should do that.
Okay. Chewing on weird nature things. I don't do this a lot, but like when there's like for like spruce trees when they like get like new buds, like new pine buds, they're like a light green color. And I had my like one of my aunts tell me once to like she was like, "Moose eat them, why don't you eat them?"
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
Yep.
my god. A tree's not background, but like item thing would be kind of cool. Not Christmas trees, but like winter
Just
snow
a floating
trees
tree.
that you could just move around on any background. I used to. What are those little? I think that they were this is the flower I'm thinking of, but they grow just randomly everywhere, and they're like these little white flowers that you can sometimes make crowns and stuff out of. That's what I always use them for. But apparently, if you rip them off at the root, or not the root, but like the ends or whatever, they're really sweet. And I used to like to chew on them when I was a kid.
You're not talking about dandelions? They're not white.
No, it's not dandelions. Dandelions are gross. Even I know that. Let me go see if I can find the actual name for them.
Alright, let's see. So we're gonna change these.
It's probably more closer to a weed than a flower. This is it. What is this?
It's gonna be a bit of work figuring out this pine cone.
Oh, white clover? That's what it seems to be called.
Huh.
Dang it.
Here, I'll post the picture in Fun Times for those that are in Fun Times, and you guys will probably know what I am talking about when you see the picture. Just hopping right on over. There you go. It's in the second general.
Why do you have two generals?
Oh.
That's not for me. That would be panic. But I guess because there's like 200 plus people in there, it's to make it so that way people aren't getting overlooked because there's so many people always talking.
Huh.
I guess those are code white clovers. Yeah. The first one turns to chaos sometimes, and the second one's the good child that's always, calm. I'm educating people on plants over here. I'm proof that it doesn't kill you, at least.
We have a restaurant here that when you order desserts, they put on an edible flower. I think it's a is it a daffodil or like I don't know what it is. It's like a fancy flower that I never thought that, oh, I should just eat that flower. I don't remember what flower it was, but it was an edible flower.
The
Hibiscus, maybe?
marigold. I feel like
I don't know, let me see.
I've definitely eaten quite a bit of hibiscus flowers.
Maybe it's an iris. There we go. Iris flower. Let's see, is it edible?
Same, Zell.
I think you can eat.
Ah, no, you don't want to eat those. Don't eat those flowers. That's probably not the one they put in. What is it, though? I haven't been there in a long time.
What color was it?
Marigolds and hibiscus. But
Dear, I love you. Oh my god, that's...
You doing okay over there?
Did you read what they said?
No, I'm gonna go back to it.
Oh. It's a good thought there, Tyr. Love it.
Oh, jeez, all flowers are edible, sometimes only once. That's terrible.
It's true, though.
Yeah. I wonder if it was a pansy they used to throw in. I remember it being like a purplish color.
So type in purple edible flower.
I already did that, okay? I googled edible flowers. Oh, I know that flower.
I'm just making sure we're not giving them, those flowers that are only good ones.
Oh, jeez, no. That would be awful. No, this is the flower right here. What is it called? This little purple thing here. That's what they used. Orchid. Is that an orchid?
We've not. Hold on. I gotta catch up to you.
Okay, so it's an orchid. That's what they used to put with their desserts.
Those are edible?
Oh.
Apparently so. I mean, I never tried taking a bite out of it, but...
Oh. I guess. Oh, okay. Well then.
Alright, next time I have an orchid before I end up killing it, I'm gonna try eating it.
Okay, you do that. You let us know how it goes.
I'll let you know how it tastes. What is that? Hello? Can I help you? You don't ever get on my lap. Ever. Oh, you want my soap. Hello, little Etsu.
That's my daughter. Sorry, the kids are stomping around upstairs and running around. Hopefully it's not that noticeable.
I actually thought they were coming down the stairs to see you.
No, that's them running across the house. You know, who walks in houses, right? You don't walk in houses, you're running them. But yeah, no, I never tried eating one of those flowers, but I'm also sometimes kind of picky. Like, my husband loves getting different types of fish products, like squid and stuff like that. I can't do it. You know, one time he got, was it calamari, like the little octopuses? And they were fried, but you could still see all the little tentacles and everything. I was just like, no way. So he was like, you gotta try it. And I was like, no, I don't. And he's like, no, you really do. And it's like, no, I don't. You can see the little tentacles there. And then my son was with us, so he's like, Ezio, do you want to try it? And Ezio's like, no. And he's like, pretend you're eating Squidward from SpongeBob. And he was like, okay. So that's how we had to get my son to eat those little things. He's like, oh, it's Squidward.
That's pretty cute, though.
It's getting very dark in my room. All of a sudden, I have no light.
I'm a big fan of calamari, but not. I think most of the ones I have are like it's not as obvious that it's you don't see the little tentacles like rings of calamari or smaller little pieces.
I think I need to go up and beat up a toddler. They're both doing it. Hold on, I'm gonna yell at them.
Okay. Bluey, I got my package from Horse.
Nice. I need to send those. That's what I'm gonna do after the stream. Is I'm gonna go and send yours and the other person's package.
Finn really, really, really likes the package. He kept sitting on it. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's Pam.
Hi. What are you guys up to?
I'm opening a present.
I'm dyeing a custom.
I should be doing a game since Etsy went upstairs, but instead I'm opening a present.
No, I'm still here. I tried the Facebook message, but neither of them are checking it, so I might have to run upstairs.
Aww.
They miss you. They want you to come yell at them. I feel like that's what kids want, is their moms to yell at them.
Another seafood that I have a hard time doing is lobster. We went to a barbecue type thing. Yeah, they had lobsters, and like watching people slurp on the legs and everything is just like, ew, no, I couldn't do it. I haven't ever.
I'm not a big fan of seafood, but when I was younger, I really, really liked eating crawfish. Like, the Cajun boiled crawfish, right? Because I live on that east side of Texas, and it's really popular here. But I tried it last year. It's disgusting. I can't look at those little beady eyes and slurp the entire body out of the crawfish. I can't do that.
That's so gross. Just make sure you cook those before you eat them. Some people will actually eat them raw, and they carry all kinds of parasites that can really mess with you.
I will say, I think for like seafood of like the stuff that we can get in Alaska, like I'm pretty spoiled because it's like so fresh here.
Yeah.
Oh, I had salmon once while I was visiting family in California, and I am not really a picky eater, but I wouldn't eat it. It was, oh.
I don't mind
I'm
salmon.
going to step away for a few minutes.
When we lived in Alaska,
I like Alaska salmon.
Yeah, when we were in Alaska, we had a neighbor who used to do a lot of fishing and hunting, and he made some really good, like salmon jerky type stuff, where he did it like in a dehydrator,
Yum.
and it was really good.
Does crocodile count as seafood? I've had that once.
Really?
Does what?
Does crocodile?
Just
I
salt
suppose
water.
it was alligator because it was like a Cajun place. Yeah, they cut up the tail and they fried it and it served as an appetizer.
Oh gosh.
It was a little bit rubbery, but other than that, it just tastes like chicken.
I had like a crocodile chowder while I was in Australia, and that was really good. And I'm not usually a chowder person.
Pass.
Yeah, Zaria, it was fried alligator. It was pretty good.
I would call it seafood, though.
I like
That's
shrimp.
fair.
You could get me to eat shrimp, but
Ugh. I won't eat. See, shrimp is the one thing the only time I'll eat shrimp is if it's in sushi and I can't see it.
I like coconut covered shrimp, like the fried ones.
Oh, okay. Ugh, yes. No, it's still too much of like what they look like.
Okay, I don't know why he. So to teach the kids not to stomp on the floor, he stomps on the floor.
So guess who's joining on her tablet?
Hi, Char.
So my friend goes, open Specky and see if your computer will take another hard drive that's like a special specification.
Mm-hmm.
So I open it and my whole computer just like restarts.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's so fun.
So now it's doing updates.
That sucks.
I hope it works when it starts back
Yeah.
up.
I know.
Like this desktop
I
wants to
haven't-
do an update, and I've been leaving it on so I wouldn't have to do the update. Because it won't let me postpone it.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard. I don't know what it is with Windows. It's like some systems it works okay, and some systems the updates are crap.
I have no idea.
And yeah, so I'm hoping that it'll be okay on my system.
Updated the other day and it's doing fine.
Escargot, pass.
This is
What is that? I don't remember what that
never heard
Escargot,
of
that's,
that before.
snails. Like snail eggs, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the straight up snail.
I'll do
Yeah.
Pass.
I'll do like oysters.
I've done not out of the
And
shell
clam.
though. Like I couldn't slurp it out. It's slurping no. But like if it's done separately, like fried or whatever, or mussels, but the slurping and seafood, no, not for me.
I don't do seafood. There's something about the taste and the texture together that just makes me gag most of the time.
That's fair. I don't like most seafood. I don't even like fish.
I like fish.
I like
but I
tilapia.
don't do shellfish.
I am
See,
bad.
I like most kinds of fish. It's just when you put, I don't know what it is about like shellfish, because shrimp, crab, lobster, all of it, I just don't eat. I don't like.
That's
And
fair.
people think I'm weird for it.
Nah,
their
I
own.
think you're in
Lots
good
of
company.
people lots of people are like that, I would say.
Yeah.
Because I always get asked if I'm allergic to it, and I'm gonna go, no, I just don't like it.
I've thought of telling people that I'm allergic to it so they won't try to force me to eat it.
Luckily, I haven't been forced to eat anything that I don't like. I think I've been lucky in regards of who I've been around, have an understanding that different people have different tastes.
Yeah.
That didn't stop my mom from going, no, you're gonna eat something on your plate.
My
But-
stepdad always tried saying that we could go make a peanut butter sandwich if we didn't want. He was making like it was a threat, so I'd go and make a peanut butter sandwich.
I mean, my mom wasn't the type to like make special meals for everybody, so she was, she did certain things that would accommodate people. Like, I don't like shrimp, so whenever she did shrimp scampi, she would set aside a portion of the noodles before she mixed in the shrimp with the noodles.
Mhm.
Especially when it came to leftovers for shrimp scampi, because I think she served her shrimp on top of the noodles, actually. But
Sadie, you ready?
I kind of stopped eating sandwiches after doing after a while of eating sandwiches every Friday. These plain, boring ham and mustard and a little bit of mayo sandwiches.
I think I'd get you out of that too.
Yeah. And no, they weren't even ham, they were turkey. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a good ham and I like a good turkey, but anymore, I mean, regular lunch meat sandwiches just don't thrill me anymore.
That's fair. I like my turkey sandwiches with that Black Forest. No,
Black Forest
I guess
ham.
it's ham. I guess it's Black Forest ham,
Yep.
lettuce, and then you take some hot fries and you layer it in between the bread and the lettuce, and that's really good.
You know what's pretty good? Someone made this a long
I
time
don't
ago.
like hot
Lots
It
of
was
cheese.
tuna fish sandwich with a little bit of wasabi on it.
Cheese is good.
My thing is that I like sweet stuff.
That's fair.
So slather on some cranberry onto that turkey.
Oh,
or
yes.
that honey mustard onto that ham, and oh my gosh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I like a little bit of like jam or jelly, like a cranberry, even with like a turkey sandwich, like just like a lunch meat sandwich. Okay. Man, I love being able to play with dress ups in the demo. That makes life so much easier.
It really does.
I feel like I save so much money. Not being like buying this and be like, oh no, that looks terrible.
What are you talking about, Ari? The last one we had was way long ago. I don't think there was one right before I left. I don't think.
Oh, there's your pine cone. That's probably as best as it's gonna be.
I wonder how long it's gonna start.
Do you mean the ones that I just posted? Did they not come across?
Well, I think once I'm done with this pine cone, I probably should end the stream.
YouTube, why are you bullying me?
Gotta bully Sadie.
But if you guys are interested in doing streams more often,
The one from 20 minutes ago, I did post, yes, because I remember asking if Louie and them said they could see it, so. But I can repost. Although it really doesn't affect you now since you can go again, and I double check, sure, and filter out.
Alrighty. If you haven't already, please comment.
Make
Like
sure
and
you guys
subscribe.
are on live chat and not top chat. Double check because somebody said they said live, but they were on top. So click the top left of your chat and double click that live chat so it shows all of the messages. Also, muting again so I can crunch on some chips.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
But I am going to end the stream shortly here. I have the potential to do a lot more streams this week if that's something that you guys are interested in happening. Yeah. I'm not really good at like conclusions. And if we get 100 likes, we'll do some kind of fanciful game. We'll hand out a token or something.
Is Etsu talking? It seems like they're answering her.
She said something in chat. Like she typed in chat.
You can't hear me?
I can't hear us too.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're a robot, though.
Your face is a robot.
It's
Oh my god!
That came through pretty clearly.
I'm being abused. But yeah, guys, don't stress too much if you guys post and accidentally claim a Herman and you won the last round, because I do check and I do filter out before I post who the winners were.
And yes, we pulled the winner for the custom patch to the last stream, I believe. So this is the final custom here, or the custom patch, and that was Danette. I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation, but 121646. They were the random selected winner for the last custom patch.
Oh, it reminds me of gingerbread. I like that.
Yep, the
Oh, nice.
Blue is the wonderful creator of that chocolatey theme, which I think went perfect with the custom patch. So,
Yay.
yes, we do need to do more custom patches. I will try to do another stream tomorrow if you guys are interested, and we can do a custom patch. And then tomorrow's Tuesday, so we'll plan to do the draw next week for that custom patch. So let's plan on custom patch drawing tomorrow. And I might be able to stick around a little bit longer if I time it out better.
Cassandra, a custom patch is a unique item that there is only one of, and it's typically really elaborate, like this whipped cream and candy that you see here. There's only one item, it only works on one breed. There's only one in existence, ever. So they're really expensive, really fancy, and kind of just people like to collect them. They're fun.
Tay, we usually try to post on the site if we're going live or not. Otherwise, the best thing to do is subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you have that little bell clicked off, and YouTube should actually send you a notification when we're going live. So if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, please. And if we get 100 likes, we will do that game. We can also do the game later if we get 100 likes by the end of the night, if you guys want to share the video, I guess. But, yeah. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us and chatting. And we will chat with you guys later.
Bye.
Bye,
See y'all
guys.
later.